Here today, PCG here taking out 3, it was. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot because we are playing a little unusual here, guys. We're going off meta. We're going Warden.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen her in a long time, since the dawn of the Alchemist. She kind of fell out of meta, especially against human, of course. Now against undead, she always had their tiny place. Especially Czech was a big fan, Sonic was a fan. So let's see what Bo is capable of doing with her.
Once again, the Undead sending over 3 ghouls, gonna make this very difficult to creep, but he took precautions here. 4 wisps have been brought to repair, but a few of them already pretty hurt. In fact, the first one's gonna die right here to the ghoul. That's the first bit of experience for the DK across the map. He didn't skill point yet. Probably gonna go for the coil. He would like to be here faster with the aura, but if he can steal some big creeps with the coil, that is gonna be worth it. The Warden's gonna get the biggest of all, though. Getting bashed in the meantime, dropping low. It's the ring only, but a big amount of experience, and keeps on getting bashed by these tunnelers.
Oh boy, that is really bad. Down to less than 200 HP and a crappy item. In the meantime, there should be a tech. Oh no, it's a little later. With, of course, the ghouls being pulled. That is a later tech. Meepo is OP. Yeah, kind of.
Let's go for the Ancient of Warkill. Unlikely to succeed. I guess the Warden has been healed up a little bit. Going for the DK immediately. With the first bit of mana from the Shadow Strike, but no follow-up damage. That's a big strength of a Shadow Strike. It's nuke, of course, tick damage, but it's also a slow to put in those right clicks. Didn't get any off. So far, this Warden hasn't had the best start, and usually that's what this hero relies on.
Yeah, very good reaction by PCG to scout this and punish this as soon as he could. But now, a little lack of micro here with the ghoul, stopped a little with his movement, so potential for the Night Elf here to pick at least one up, but okay. Not the case here. So very good early game for PCG.
And he did go for Aura in the end, which really surprises me.
Yeah.
Like, there was no need to be anywhere quick anymore. I guess he took a bit of damage, so he wants to be faster with the DK to run away. Not the biggest fan, but here we have a bit of a creep jack coming in, and this archer that is ensnared could certainly fall. And a second one gets ensnared as well. That's pretty unfortunate. He's gonna be trading this out for ghoul, as it seems. Gets the one archer, and will get the second one as well. But that's level 2 for the Warden now as well.
Yeah, Blink or Shadow or Fan of Knives gets the second ghoul as well. So a 1-to-1 ghoul for archer trade, or 2-to-2 actually, but the remainders of the Forest Soul Trappers go to PCG as well. Getting closer to the coil, or actually getting the coil here. But is it more mercenaries for Bo? Not really.
And there it is, he has the coil now. It's gonna be a lot easier to keep those ghouls alive. And that's what you want to do as much as possible. Keep the Warden on level 2 only, as much as you can. But once she does get level 3, normally this turns around in the Night Elf's favor.
Have fun. So that means that Bo lost to Fly and then won the round 1 lower bracket. Don't know against who though. Not from the top of my head. The coil, there was the save. And a good block by PCG as well.
So the Ancient of War is still in position next to the camp, so there's a lot more experience to be grabbed up there. Don't think it's quite enough for level 3. Really shouldn't be. But the Murlocs are close by, the Expo is close by, and that should certainly be good enough for her level 3. Is she gonna try to power creep towards level 4 or 5? Or is this gonna be some base harass onto the Acolytes? Could be either one.
I was missing the Hunter's Hall for quite a bit, but he built it in the bottom, so not forgetting about that one. Can go for Dryads as soon as he wants to. So this is not level 3 as he suggested, but the next camp easily doable. With 3 mercs, actually even easier. T2 tech is done for PCG as well. He's going for a Sacrificial Skull.
What?
Creeping the middle?
He wants to tower. He's making a new Acolyte.
But the Acolyte's gonna be super late.
Yeah, and he's doing it against the level 3 Warden and a Naga second. This is the HLA strat, dude. Last time I saw this was from HLA. And if it's a level 2 Warden, I think it's fine. But this is a level 3 Warden. This Naga could die very fast.
Yeah. But the timing is good. He's canceling the lore for sure. So there's not gonna be Dryads anytime soon. Fan of Knives is of course nice.
Fair enough, level 2, right? So, no Shadow Strike level 2. That means this Naga is gonna be a lot healthier, should be at least. And the Acolyte is on its way.
Alright. Yeah, there he is. Can of course, the skull can of course be dispelled. But he's not dropping it yet.
Warren is doing a lot of damage here. But she's
That's
dropping
okay.
lower mana. Now she's out of mana, and this is where usually she can start to feel very, very underwhelming. The Moon Juice is looking decent, but it's gonna turn daytime in just a second here.
Boy.
Getting that Acolyte would be big, and I think he's gonna get it as well.
He used the coil before, he has no mana. Yeah, that's totally the kill. And that tower rush is no tower rush anymore, but just a big ghoul push. Still, I mean, do you want to use the skull now? I don't think so. Nice blocks. Oh, wow, that's so much damage from the ghouls. Sick block! Of course, a little easier with the frost arrow. But that lasts forever.
Guess who's coming? Mud Golem. I thought it was gonna be the Mud Golem. It's ready. Mud Golem would be really nice here. Actually would be nice for the undead as well, for once.
Yeah.
No Dryads yet. What's the lores looking like? Oh, actually, he has the first Dryad. This is where everything starts to become a lot more difficult.
Yeah. But not the second one. And yeah, the tech has been delayed for quite a long time.
What a game.
Statues are coming, so we're going like into a normal route now. The skull is not wasted, since he can still use it when he creeps one of the middle spots. If the Night Elf allows this. Nice how he blocks the Warden again so the ghouls can flee.
Could be a lot of damage on the DK here if he goes for the Shadow Strike. Still only level 1 though, so not even that scary. No player going to tier 3 yet. And the Temple of the Damned on tier 2.
The fuck?
That's Necros, right?
Must be.
I mean, or anti-magic against the Warden? But
Quite expensive.
Yeah. And you have so many ghouls, would be so much anti-magic required. Banshees don't seem to make a lot of sense.
Chat reports that Lin lost to Fly. Interestingly. So he's ending up in the lower bracket. And Fly is qualified for the round of 16.
Thank you very much, chat. Pretty surprising. Very surprising, actually.
Second engine of lore is only coming up now, so Temple, okay, it's not finished yet. But he's not producing a wagon, and he doesn't have the supply for it anyway. What's this gonna be? It's so weird.
It's kind of cool, though. Oh, that shop is in a very bad position.
Yep.
That's worst position 2018.
Yeah.
Did the Warden at least get some items, Claries or something? Nope.
That hurts. Also no tier 3 for an orb, which helps a lot against... Oh, he's going for the tower again. He has an Acolyte with him. Oh, a fan of knives. That hurts. Heal scroll being used early.
Very early.
He has
He's
two
diving deep here. This is a difficult position for the ghouls. Barely any of them can really attack. Big fan of knives coming in again. Statues are healing in the back. Naga here on level 2. He has rods of necromancy to use as well. But the ghouls, man, they're all dropping so low. And that was a massive fan of knives. And I don't know if this push has many legs left under it, as everything is dropping so incredibly low. Warden has more Shadow Strikers to use as well. Maybe waiting for the next fan, though, as the Naga for the Undead is dropping as well. Lower on HP.
Fan of knives again. This is... Yeah, the Engine of Wars are of course helping a lot. 43 supply left for PCG. Has quite a few coils. He's waiting for his level 3. Of course he can't coil the Naga. Uses a potion on her. And more ghouls are falling. Ay. That was painful to watch. Temple is not producing anything. He's switching into Fiends now.
It's actually Banshees.
These Banshees.
Against mass Dryads. Okay.
Would love... Nah, okay, yeah, no. Like, no caster really makes sense against Dryads, right?
Yeah.
Like, Frenzy Fiends I think are pretty fun.
And when you have enough Necros, the Dryads don't have enough to spell anymore, but that takes a lot of them.
Yeah.
Unusual, weird choice, certainly. Going for the Warden here. He needs this kill. And he's got a lot of mana, but not using
Muddy.
that mana.
Coming
Oh, there he is.
For the Naga. Does he have enough damage still? Of course, it's doubled slow now with the Dryads, and the Mauler is doing a phenomenal job clobbering her to death. And yeah, the tower pushes versus Night Elf, interesting idea, but don't really work. I mean, he was prepared with 2 Engines of War.
Yeah, good defense.
Yeah.
Not taking any chances. Might be able to get a Fiend here. It is level 3 Shadow Strike, as we see.
Level 5, yeah. Yeah, the muddy emotes are coming out in chat. I like that.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, gets the Fiend double slow. But he has a lot of coils to buy time for it. Needs to be careful with the Warden, though. That's the one way he loses this game. Losing his hero.
Yeah.
A couple of times, I guess.
Naga's coming back, still no Lich. And there's the first Banshee, but yeah. Doesn't affect Dryads. Warden is not much of a damage dealer with right clicks. Kind of a strange investment. And there's the expansion. Yeah, perfect timing for this expo.
A player's forces are
You shouldn't be able to punish this at all.
So he's got Fiends now, which are good against Dryads, of course. But he's gonna be missing the Orb. Still not attacking, still only Halls of the Dead. His Naga's coming back. If he upgrades the Banshees to have anti-magic, that's gonna be really nice for his Naga, who could be hunted down by this level 3 Shadow Strike pretty easily otherwise. But at the moment, they're only on Initiate, I think. Yeah.
First wagon is coming.
Again.
I wonder if it will see the light of day, because there's Focus Fire on the DK, who doesn't have a town portal, but potions. And he finally gets the kill on this vicious ogre. Who survived for quite a long time, man. Old man ogre. Fiend damage is pretty significant by now. Does he really want to swap the potion and risk the DK life? I don't think so. No, no, no. The Naga dies. Shadow Strike on the Death Knight. Oh, he actually... Wait, did he consume the potion himself?
Yeah.
He's certainly under in trouble here. He's gonna die. Double kill for HurricaneBo. And that must be it.
He has another Shadow Strike here in a moment. But the army is still standing pretty sturdy here.
Yeah.
5 Fiends, the wagon. But that's it.
No GG.
No GG, I know.
Yeah, that was a game.
That was a match, yeah. I mean, if you play tier 2 Ghoul tower push with Naga, it's like, what is that? Especially if it's so late. Like, if you go for it, you have to do it immediately.
Yeah.
Don't give time for the Dryads and the Ancients of War to come up. But if he does it immediately, maybe that can work. But again, the Warden was level 3. She had that Fan of Nice level 2. If she's level 2 only, this has a decent chance of working. Like this, I don't know.
It was certainly entertaining, and that's what we are going for. Lin versus Free, by the way, in the other lower bracket. Round 2.
That should be a fairly one-sided affair, though, I think.
Oh, yeah. I think we picked some very interesting matches today. Not the big names, like the super big names, the Lin and
Yeah.
but I had fun, like for 2.5 hours straight now. And that's a good sign.
They're showing some amusing games, certainly.
Yes. Games up.
Kind of surprised me about PCG. Like, earlier when he played Standard, he did look pretty good, actually, against Night Elf.
Yeah. That's true.
But there he pulled a trick out of the hat. That was largely in thanks to the Warden, I guess. On our next map.
Very good blocks, by the way. Like, what's up with these tier 2 to 3 players that they block incredible now? Like, what did they play in the meantime that boosts your block skills and surround skills?
Well, Dota is very good for blocking. Not so good for surrounding, of course.
That's true. We have Chimiku doing that. Shishi yesterday was pretty impressive. Today, PCG. Yeah, maybe it is Dota.
Damn.
I was expecting this since 1 p.m. CEST. Remo dropping out of the game and delaying everything here.
How does this keep on happening? I've reinstalled everything twice, man.
You're using Long Life, right?
Yeah. It's
So
not the
weird.
connection, it's the game crashing.
Ah, okay. I don't know. Chat knows everything, so maybe they can help you out.
Long Life scammed me, by the way. Last month, I, subscribed once again, and then it only ran for 20 days, those shits, and then my subscription was over.
I think the same happened to me. Big time scam.
And they have like this new interface because they changed something with a payment method, I guess. Maybe that had something to do with it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
Scammers, Neo. Scammers.
Neo gave us a double biflex to Sexy Beast. I don't even know what that is.
I think they want you to flex your biceps, Neo.
Ah, biceps.
Show them those guns. Show them those guns. You've been working out, right? You look kind of buff, Neo.
Working out all day.
Get that summer bod.
Fuck. Wait. Oh, they rehost the entire thing? Okay. They rehost the entire thing, Remo.
Oh, that's very fortunate for me, at least.
I think that's what they do. Yeah, no such rule. Alright. You ruiner!
How is it my fault? I left really I closed the game really quickly, so it took barely any time.
It still lasted forever.
No, it didn't.
No need. Neo can call and doesn't enough. Exactly, they're my muscles. I'm just like, the genius behind it, and they're my muscle boys. No brains, but everything else. That's not true, actually. Both pretty smart.
Alright, wait a second. Ziggy wants to go out.
Ziggy! Still no new game name. Yes. I don't know what's up there. Taking some time. Where do you keep looking off screen, Neo? There's like my QQ window, and there is Remo. So when I don't look into the camera, I have to check something. Okay, game has been rehosted. On Ancient Alps, by the way.
Invite me. I promise not to lag out this time.
You
Or
have like
crash,
no influence on this, right?
That's what you think.
What do I get from you when you crash now? $5?
What do you get? You get one very special beer, that you have to drink as well. It's still here.
I know
It's
what it is.
Berliner Kindelweiße.
Yes, I know what it is. What a survivor! It's like a cockroach. That thing, like, Remo is drinking so much beer, but this one survives since 2016, maybe?
I don't know if it's that old, but it's at least a year. It's ripening, Neo, it's gonna be a good vintage very soon. Especially for you. Alright, game, please crash.
What about live coaching with Florentine? He really could use some. Yeah, the thing is, I explained this yesterday already. They always do this on very short notice, so I have to work in an office and that we have to cast. So I'm not like always ready when they ask me or us to cast with them. So yeah, we have to figure something out that we know when they record this a little ahead of time. But yeah, we will, of course, try our best to continue this cooperation with Rocket Beans TV. And the game is live.
Yeah, Neo, I must say, I checked out some of your coaching you did with him,
Yeah.
and it was pretty good coaching. Yeah, I mean, great players make for great coaches. That's what they say.
At first, I really thought you're being honest there. You really got me. I was like smiling a little, like, oh my god, I get a praise from Remo that he really, truly means that way. And then, boom, hammer on the head.
No, I think you were actually really nice.
Oh.
You were like a very well-meaning, encouraging coach. I was, I mean, I had to get the jab in, but I think I was being serious.
Thank you very much for that. We have a keeper of the grove first.
Oh shit! Keeper hunts. Here we go. A danger of 1.3. That might be an impressive, annoying strategy at the moment. It is not part of the meta at all. It is part of ladder though. However, if countered correctly, rarely sees much success. How do you feel about keeper hunt strats?
Against undead?
In general.
In general, I feel it's like do or die. If you don't win the game until tier 2, you basically lose. Or get like a super big advantage that you can go into an expansion and then have some time to creep your second hero, but that's all very hard. Kind of all inny. I don't like it too much. I don't like all in strats.
Yeah. I don't like. I'm disregarding the power of it right here. I just have big issues with it because of the play style. Because normally the way it works is keeper gets very strong early with the first, let's say, 3 hunters as he has. Then he's oppressive, extremely oppressive, tries to not allow any creeping for his opponent because, of course, hunts are strong early. He has the entangle, all that. And then he, makes an expo behind. If that works, he wins the game, and there's very little happening in the meantime, honestly. Very little counterplay. I must say, I'm not the biggest fan.
What I like
Kind
is
of worried.
Yeah, what I like is how you can oppress the DK if you want to and make for a very passive undead, which can help Night Elf greatly, I think. Okay, Engine of War is already in position, so he's going single Rax Huntress, not dual Rax, which is nice. Then he can creep, of course, and expand, so it's basically exactly what Remo said.
But this is a little bit unusual here. Only on 2 Moonwell, teching early with 1 Ancient of War. And yeah, exactly, that's the thing. It's all about an expansion. Like, you cannot, absolutely not play this through on 1 base. And teching here is going to delay his expo by quite a while, I think. Interesting.
Depends on how much he spends, of course, in the meantime, but he needs some hunts to creep this. Keeper of the Grove is not the biggest damage dealer of them all, of course, with right clicks. And I feel he's the strongest against, like, Huntress or Grunts or Fiends. But against Ghouls, does it really matter if you lose a Ghoul here and there? I mean, it's not great, but everything else hurts way more.
Yep. DK can, I agree with that. DK can heal most of the Ghouls early on. Where the Ghouls really start to suffer is when there's a lot of hunts early on. That's why we see so many 2 Ancient of War openings. Keeper dropping low.
There's
there
a coil
is not
soon.
a coil. Yeah, he can follow him. Unless there's a block.
Ooh.
Nice.
Well done indeed. 5 mana points away from a coil and from a kill, or... Yeah. So well reacted by Bo.
Player's forces are under attack.
It's going to take quite a bit of moon juice, actually. He only has the 2 wells, thanks to that early tech. Is that all the moon juice gone? Oh, it is. And only has 2 tangles.
And he didn't kill too many ghouls, right? I mean, they're all hurt now.
I think he killed 1, right?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Maybe? He didn't get the experience from a ghoul, but may have been denied.
Ooh, double crit.
All right.
Darks, man.
That's of course something you can do against a keeper. He can't entangle the air.
Yeah, and it's nice on AI for the dragons in the upper right and left, bottom left.
Exactly. So the expo is closing out on finishing, but still gonna be a while. By then we are gonna have gargoyles, the first ones in the making. The second one can be started as well, and there it is. And I guess that's why he wanted tier 2, to have the lures, to have the dryads. But as we said earlier, it did delay the expo.
And the Gargs are a little delayed as well. Like it's not super mass from the beginning, so he does have some time. Oh, Tangle. Did you get it? Pendant of Energy is just laying there and he gets it.
Oh my god.
Boy.
And
That
the Ancient of War is gone.
was disastrous. Ancient of War gone. No experience for the Keeper. Item for the Death Knight.
All the hunts are poisoned as well.
Yep. That's almost as bad as you can get.
Oh, this is so bad.
Player's forces are under attack.
One more entangle. That's the last one. DK is very low though. And now he has one keeper to deal with these gargoyles.
Yep.
Dryads will be coming, but only one lore, not even finished yet. These gargs should, yeah, outproduce the Dryads easily.
This Keeper is still 1.3. No Ancient Protector. He's rebuilding the Ancient of War, actually.
A town
Like,
is
seriously,
under
only one lore, right?
Yep.
How the hell is he supposed to do this?
I'm not quite sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hero kill would help. Keeper's trying to reach for that entangle, but one entangle isn't going to be good enough. And there's a staff as well. Gargs here took quite a bit of poison damage from the creeps, but still no Dryad out. Where is that one? Has to be the MVP, finally. Moving north, and with that perhaps this expansion can finally be secured.
Wow, it's still gonna be so hard. I mean, it's four Gargs already. I bet there's more coming. Yeah, 5 and 6 are there as well. No tier 3 tag, so he can fully focus on this one. But he needs to use the potion here. No TP anymore on the DK. Kind of greedy. Uses it now.
More damage on the DK, but he is still alive. Still regening up here. The aura helping out nicely with that. Statues would be king right now for the undead, but not going for them yet. Just mass gargs with already the second attack upgrade, by the way.
Wow, that is super fast. And level 3 for the DK for better coils, and of course 7 Gargs. Easily killing this Entangled Gold Mine. More coming.
Kind of a throwback to 2009. Gargs canceling Entangling Gold Mines.
Yep.
Used to see that all of the time.
There were good times, man.
Oh yeah, so good. So enjoyable. When we didn't see Night Elf versus Orc, we saw this. Or Tower Rushes. The meta really was horrible around 2009, right?
Orc mirrors a lot. Night Elf mirrors a lot. And they didn't came up with this fancy mass range stuff. It was always bears. Then we had Night Elf undead with mass Gargs. Like 1 hour games on TM. Fuck that meta back then. Seriously.
And I think back then they also used to Tower Rush Night Elves, right? As humans.
Yeah.
Or was it? I don't know. They certainly Tower Rush Orcs all the time. The DK is gonna perhaps die here. Or not. Instead it's the Dryads dying. He's losing a couple of Gargs himself, and the Archers are actually pretty good here. Alright, that was decent for HurricaneBo. This is usually where the Undead would have gone to tier 3 though, would have had those big upgrades and the orb and all. But once again, only tier 2. So maybe this is still doable.
Lich is coming though. And he's not 50 supply, he's still no stat use. But the ghouls are coming. He really wants to tear on this Tree of Life now. And what does HurricaneBo have to put against this? Now he has finally a solution to the archers, which of course don't take that much damage from gargoyles with their medium armor, but ghouls do. And here we go. This is finally level 2 for the Keeper, by the way. Easy kill. Just super easy.
He's too slow. Can't get here in time to do anything about this. Once again, trying for the hero kill. But there is the potion. And apparently he has Death Pact as well to be double safe. Don't mind that at all. And the win condition is about to fall. As the Tree of Life drops to 0. Bye-bye expansion.
Looks like a third game to me here. Double level 2, yeah. But the skeleton actually killed a Dryad. And he's supply stuck. Ooh, that hurts. And the Lich is there. And he's going for 50 supply now.
I'm surprised he doesn't go tier 3 here. He obviously has the time with just having killed this expansion. But the Undead is staying on tier 2 still.
Yeah, with Frenzy and Stoneform and Orb, this would be such a one-sided affair.
A player's forces
What
are
is
under
Bo
attack.
doing, by the way? Still 1 Ancient of War, 1 Ancient of Lore for Archers Dryads. Nova steals more experience. Oh, this is so unlucky.
Got that one as well. Hey, if you can keep the panda from level 3, that is of course the dream. Do you think that nerf is gonna be too big on the panda? That's like such a massive nerf. I looked at the numbers again. It's like a max damage of 1000 to 700 or whatever, right? So basically, if it was the other way around, you know, 700 to 1000, that would be a 50% buff. That's his nerf. It's kind of crazy, man.
What?
Going from
Oh yeah.
700.
Ah, okay, yeah. No, it's a third.
Yeah.
No, okay, yeah. No, you're
Yeah, it's a 33% nerf,
Yeah.
but it would be a 50% buff.
Ah,
you know,
yeah,
if you
that's true.
If you want to look at it the other way.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like as if a coil, whatever. It's a big nerf, man. It's gonna.
Yeah, I agree.
Panda's gonna have a sad time, perhaps.
And Flying Machine's gonna be OP, just saying.
I don't know about that.
Oh boy,
That could be a shit meta. Imagine this. Every human is like expanding, towering, mass gyros. Oh my god.
Yeah, but you heard, Agent, that expanding is not possible anymore.
Ah, right. Totally impossible.
Man, this is so much experience, this is so much everything.
Yeah, it's rough. It's a rough world out there.
Yeah, I mean, this is over, obviously. I mean, what can he do? His heroes are constantly low, his army is constantly getting shredded, and the panda dies even. Nice.
Is this what he calls it? Or does
Nope.
he believe in miracles?
Always believe, man. Never give up. The John Cena motto.
I was thinking of Spartans.
You know,
What
you
happened
have,
to Zack Snyder, by the way?
you have
How
your
did he make
culture, I
such
have
a good
mine.
movie? Oh, tree ants. Lol.
A player's forces
I'm sorry, what would
are
you
under
say?
attack.
You have your culture and I have mine. I go
I
for
thought you
wrestling and
didn't-
you study ancient Greek stuff.
I thought you didn't watch wrestling anymore.
I know I did for a long time, but now I don't know. Except Japanese wrestling, that's still great.
Japanese. Oh,
But I don't watch it.
wrestling. Oh.
I just watched some highlights.
Speaking of bad sequels, by the way, did you see Sicario, the
Nope.
first one?
But you told me it's great.
Yeah, it's from Denis Villeneuve, whatever his name is. And there's a second one coming out, or the second one came out, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, a new Sicario. But those fuckers have a new director now, and it's apparently really bad. So here's a battle though. The keeper's dropping low. There's a lot of archers with a lot of poison on them as well. The Lich is level 3, could go for a juicy Nova. There's a nice one! And the skeletons will clean up a couple more. Oh, but here's the Mana Stone, here's an Entangle, and this Lich is in trouble. Will survive it though. Invul is in the shop, now in the inventory of the DK. Can pass that over if he needs to, which he will. He ran out of range there. Ah, he can coil him one more time. And it is actually the Knight of Now with a supply lead.
So funny.
so
Yeah, there were
surprisingly.
great losses for PCG. I think the archers kind of overwhelmed him there for a bit. Is he finally going to tier 3? Yeah, and statues are coming as well, so it's getting better. It was maybe a little stubborn.
Yeah, should go more into ghouls again. Ghouls are gonna eat through these archers. Just have enough heal scrolls against the panda, and then should still be very, very doable. DK's level 5. Holy crap!
I mean, these dryads are walking XP tomes. So easy to kill them. So much HP, XP, and then you end up with 5-3 heroes against this.
A player's forces are under attack.
Panda wants that level 3 so bad. So bad!
Not enough though. And this Drake, again, easily killed. Moon bracers. Cool against Tangle. 4-5. Okay, we're gonna get Stone Form, we're gonna get Frenzy, we're gonna get Orb.
Oh, nice staff usage here.
Yep.
Right after the
I
tango.
like that as well.
Mana potion bot now. Can give it over to the DK. Beautiful synergy with that pendant. And lots of hero kill danger.
Panda gets level 3 though, and... Oh, actually not going for the upgrades. Doesn't have too many Gargs anymore, still 46 only. But of course the Orb of Corruption. And Coil Nova! Oh boy, that was a nuke! Does he have something to get out?
He's dead, right?
No, but nice move here.
What's he doing?
Lich is-
Wow, that was such a fail.
He's walking into a
The
surround.
Lich is surrounded! He can't coil him! Are you kidding me?
He doesn't have a TP, he doesn't have a coil.
Oh my.
Ah, there we go. Mana potion, of course. But the Garg suffers so hard. Oh, man. PCG, what the hell are you doing?
He's
Another
failing
coil.
so hard.
That was the last coil. Does he have some damage? He has another breath. Actually, the treants are blocking himself
What
now.
is he doing, man?
Expo is coming up.
A player's
Oh
forces
my
are
God.
under
He has a
attack.
decent army by now. Dark Ranger 3rd. Okay.
Typical Dark Ranger. 3rd against Dryads. Let's go.
Against archers, it's kind of fine.
Yeah, alright, that's right. There she does something actually. Thank goodness the keeper is so bad, otherwise this game might be lost. Oh,
Keeper
there he
is
goes.
dead, by the way. But, I mean, the army is still so much bigger. Isn't it? Okay, he's raising hell now in those archers. Level 4 on the Panda. Does he have the mana? Nope. Lich constantly in trouble. Dark Ranger as well. No coil. And the Destroyer as well. It could lose 10 supply here. Might save both of them. Yeah. Good escape. But, boy. Oh, man.
What a game, Neo. What a
Yep,
game.
what a game indeed, Remo.
Player's forces are
The
under
only thing he needed was a couple of Frenzy Ghouls, one statue, and one Scroll of Healing. GG. But he wanted to feed
That's-
away all those Gargs.
That's pretty fair criticism there.
If the Panda somehow gets to 5, maybe this isn't even impossible. It's so funny, like, how much PCG has messed up this game. But he's still in the lead.
Yeah. So, here are the ghouls. He's cancelling the Expo again. I think all his Gargs are dead, right?
Yeah.
So he has no piercing damage at this point. Against quite a bunch of
Player's
Dryads.
forces are under attack.
This is not gonna be that easy. The Panda is gonna grill those ghouls.
Yeah, how is he not buying Scrolls of Healing? Oh, Call Nova! Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. He has more of those.
We do have
Panda staying nicely out of range. But these Dryads, they don't have enough damage anymore. These heroes are too high level. Oh, that Nova onto 4 archers. That was real nice.
Absolutely perfect. He's trying to aim for the Panda as well. These archers, man, they're no option anymore. The Lich is going to be level 5 very, very soon. And then you just can't build archers. That's impossible. And yeah, the lack of piercing damage is absolutely not noticeable at all.
Keeper's back.
Alright. It's level 4 and 4 versus 5, 4.5, and
Player's
2.
forces are under attack.
Undead expansion. 70% done. And the Panda is almost that here. There is two more coils. Might need one for the Dark Ranger, but there is one more nuke in him if he has a Nova. And he has 2 Nova, actually.
Entangle in a second. Oh, not quite in range. There it is. But he has a Destroyer. Easy Dispel. And the Keeper once again. There's a coil. Good night. Why isn't he using the coil? There we go. GG.
Gee, we get a 3rd game, Remo. 1-1 now. With even more weird strategies from those two.
Was kind of funny.
It was. Oh man, if he like that one fight there where he almost throws the game away, that was so scary.
Yeah, but that game, we had a good showcasing earlier where we saw how bad Orc is late game on tier 2. Here we saw how horrible a keeper is late game. Oh my god.
Yeah, especially with the destroyer there. If
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. Another resub here, Elysium, the guy who donated the most to this channel. 3-month resub, sends a smiley face. Smiley back.
Thank you so much. So, one more game here to decide who makes it through to the next round. And then we may have another one in the other lower bracket game, maybe.
Just about to say that we don't have a score there. Is Choco not streaming, by the way? Usually he covers a lot. He is. Okay, so maybe he's in that game.
Are the admins telling us anything? Probably not, right?
They asked if the 10th hall won, and the other admin responds with 1-1. So, I don't know what that is supposed to mean, but they were talking about our game, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, then of course the big favorite. This match right here is kind of the one spot that is up for grabs, right? Fly Lucifer Lin.
Yeah.
It's pretty much set in stone that this one, these are going to get through. But who is the fourth? Who's going to be the underdog in the next round?
Lin wins 2-0. That was to be expected. So the next match is the last match of the day.
All right, guys, get hyped for our last match today.
I think everything kind of went as expected, except Fly beating Lin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tomorrow, by the way, we're going to be here as well with Group B, and that is Moon's group, together with WFZ, SOC, and Infi. And of course, we're going to show the Moon games and the Infi games. Most likely the Infi game first, because he's playing TBC, but then if everything goes normal, then we have Moon versus Infi in the winner bracket semifinal. And
that's
you
sick.
shall not miss that!
That's sick! That's going to be really good. Suddenly, TBC defeats Infi out of nowhere.
Possible. He has defeated TH before. Bo, pronounced Po, means wave, so HurricaneBo means hurricane wave. Ah. Nice insights. Still don't know.
I think what he's trying to say is it's poo, right? Poo? Like poo?
Oh, yeah, two. Yeah. Like two, but with a P, so poo.
Poo? But that's really hard to pronounce, dude. I'm sticking with Bo. I'm sorry.
Don't walk.
Did they not invite us into the game, by the way?
It's not hosted yet.
Because
was it hosted? Oh yeah, you might be right.
Because they're in the game apparently.
Yeah, maybe I missed the game name.
What you gonna do?
There were two messages at the same time, and I'm sorry, but we have to wait for Watch. By the way, our resource tool is working with Watch again.
Wow. Okay.
Kind of ish. I have to tinker a little, but we will get this to work. Pow. Hurricane Pow.
Wow.
Pow, pow, pow!
Kung Pao. Wasn't that like a trashy martial arts movie? Kung Pao?
I don't know, man. I know Kung Fu Panda.
I really like that first movie. The other one's not so much.
There's no limit to awesomeness. So good.
Skadoosh.
Yeah.
How's your sleeping going, by the way, Neo? Getting in 3 hours every night at least?
Between heaven and hell, actually. I don't know. It's kind of fucked up, kind of good. It's like super random at the moment.
Are you taking any medication? Have you gone to the doctors and been like, goddamn doc?
I haven't
Just
been
can't
to
sleep.
I haven't been to the doc in forever. I can't remember. Maybe 2014 or so. I don't know.
Was that when you were worried after that one party and you got tested?
No, that was when I was ill the last time after WCA.
After the first WCA?
Yep. I was so sick.
Oh, yes, you were. Good times in each one.
I read an article about Jean-Claude Van Damme 2 days ago, I think. How he behaved during the filming of Street Fighter. And reportedly, he spent $10,000 a day on cocaine. Can you imagine?
What?
Yeah, that was my reaction as well. Well, it might have been good for the action scenes of that movie, but...
So nowadays, cocaine is 80 euros a gram. That's nowadays.
Know that?
I've heard. So, what? $10,000?
Yep.
Oh, wait.
That was, baffled me as well. We're waiting for the Nettie's watch to cool down.
There will be 125 grams a day. With today's rate. That must be like twice that in the past. What? That can't be true.
That's what they said. It was a Vice article. Vice is always right. Especially when it's from about Jean-Claude Van Damme. So,
that shirt looks like intestines? What are you talking about? It's muddy, dude. It's our boy Muddy. Yeah, maybe he was sharing with a set back then. Who knows?
So, what do the resources say? Bo is... This is not looking at it. Oh, it's not the undead here. That's wrong.
Oh, right, we have a game. I forgot.
I think it's right. No, it's not.
Nikki B subbing for the first time. Thank you very much, man. Welcome. Nikki B.
Are you related to Cardi B?
That name reminds me of that girl in... shit, what's that show called? Oh. Fargo. Fargo, the TV show. The TV show Fargo. The third season was with this girl, the protagonist, kind of. Her name was Nikki, right? Did you see that?
Of course not.
You didn't. I was really disappointed by the third season. Didn't like it much at all. Whereas the first two, especially the second one, was so good. But anyways, that girl, Nikki, she is really good in that show. And he stole the last hit with a ghoul and the item. One of them at least. He got the small item. Damn, dude, what a play.
That is pretty sick. The Warden basically 0 experience. Now the DK comes in only. Is he pulling more? Oh, and he gets that one as well.
The Warden has 48 experience.
He used like one right click and a coil, and he got two coils, and he got almost an entire.
He needs one more wisp for level 2.
That is a ridiculously well executed harass.
That is so strong. And now the Warden's out of mana. She can't bully the DK anymore. Not too much, anyways. Woo!
Wow, what an early game. And you are talking about some stupid TV series, man, when the action is going on here. What's up?
Fargo is really good. Call that wisp. He's trying to bait the detonate.
And he does.
Succeed
with that. But there's one more that is hurt right next to the tree. And he might be able to get that one. Plus the last. No, doesn't realize. Oh, he's going for the Shadow Priest, by the way. Winner of this map, by the way, is through. And in the round of 16, the loser is out for July.
And there it is. One skeleton by itself got the wisp kill. Bad multitasking by the Night Elf, didn't send the wisp away. That's level 2. That makes matters a lot worse. He has 2 archers though, and the Shadow Priest, and the backup of Moonwells, of course. But not the Berserker. There's a wisp here. That one's gonna die as well. He gets the Berserker. Could get surrounded! Ooh, that was so close.
Damn, we're in sync today. So yeah, usually the experience bar is the other way around, with the Warden having a big advantage. Of course, nice coil as well. With the Warden having a big advantage after the Engine of War creep when the DK is just running over. But PCG with a 1 level lead.
This is probably the best early game he's ever played, man.
Yeah.
He's playing this so well.
Yeah, he has 1 more coil to save this ghoul as well.
Doesn't even need to use it. Could just block the Warden. Oh, or she doesn't decide to chase.
Yeah.
That backpack. Imagine if he had stolen the big item as well. But the last hit, of course, is the biggest thing there. And now you're stuck with the Warden on level 1. She sells the Scroll the Beast, gets the boots.
How do you feel about boots, Remo? I think you haven't talked about that in a long time.
Oh, surround on the Warden. Guess what? She's level 1. And she has to TP.
This is such a stomp so far.
Hell yeah. And now he can kill the gnolls there, where he's going right now. Then the Ancient of War can't eat through the trees. Can't creep that too easily. Really good play by him. Oh man. Oh man, oh boy, oh Jesus.
And yeah, with this amount of ghouls and like no threat Warden, he can creep a lot more, getting closer to 3. Doesn't have a town portal, but whatever. Is the one running into the surround again? No.
Again? Russian cast? Alright, this archer is done for as well. Oh, actually? Saves the ghoul instead. Good choice. Keep that Warden on level 1 and this game will certainly be yours. Can't keep her on level 1 forever, of course. Ancient of War now will finally be able to creep a camp. The first one didn't go so well.
Yeah, this is normal undead play, tier 3 on the way, Lich is coming, and Slaughterhouse as well. DK finds level 3 here, so we have level 3 versus level 1, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, actually level 2 now, so... Is it Blink of Time of Knives? He doesn't really decide yet. But also no lore... Okay, there they are.
Lich coming from the main, brought a couple of consumables. All ghouls being sent home. He has so many of them. Seems like he could use at least a few, but alright.
Okay, one starting to catch up. Of course, solo hero tier 2 gives bonus experience, while the undead has to share his experience with the Lich now. So we're gonna have a level 3 Warden soon, but... Still, this is horrible. Did he kill a single ghoul in the early? 1?
I don't even think 1.
Hardcore.
Here he finally gets his level 3. At least, but the Lich Nova could hurt well. Everything is nicely clumped up here. And...
Yes,
oh, he wants to go for the Warden, but oh, there it is. On 4 targets. First Shadow Priest already dead. Now blocking against the Berserker. Nova is cooling down. Is he even gonna need it? I don't think so. Okay, needs to go for the call now to secure it, I guess. Call Nova on the Warden instead. She's dead. My God damn it! Is he destroying him?
This is... like, this is... I have no words, Remo. I'm officially out of words for the savagery of PCG against Bo right here.
Yeah, and this isn't even when he was strongest, guys. Frenzy is about to finish. He's gonna get the orb. He's gonna have destroyers as well. Tier 3 for the Night Elf is nearing completion. Oh, Warden bought back. That's expensive.
Oh yeah, level 3. Yeah. She has good items with boots and pendant. But,
Moon Juice already gone.
yeah. It's daytime for a long time. The big push is coming. We have a heal scroll, a mana potion, a heal potion. We have the orb. We have Frenzy ready. We have Destroyer upgrade ready in a bit. We have a ridiculous army of 2 archers, 2 Dryads, and Berserker. Yeah.
Here we go. Ghouls into the main. The Warden does not have a TP, but she's fairly close by. Can come home to defend. Didn't finish this creep camp at all. Moonwells are gonna start dropping, and he's seeing the moon juice, and he's like, huh. Pretty good time to attack. So many ghouls. There's Fan of Knives. 1 at least. First ghoul gets saved though. Where's the Nova? There it is. Onto the bear. This one is certainly gonna die. Ghoul in front to block as well. Doesn't quite get it off perfectly. And that was a nice Fan of Knives. Actually used the mana potion as well to execute that bear. Another bear saved. Not run into those ghouls too heedlessly. But of course the archers especially. Such easy fodder to those ghouls.
And he spent so much mana. The moon juice is empty and there's still the scroll of healing ready. And the statue, of course, healing them up so fast.
The one ghoul still has the Goddess of Overstrength, by the way. Nice catch from someone in chat.
Indeed. So there is another Nova soon.
As soon as he engages to do damage, he has to run away. I guess actually so little damage. It should be a fairly easy surround on the bear here. The ghouls are fast. The bear is not. Doesn't get that one. But will... like the easy moves he's not managing to make now. But earlier he played so well, of course.
Yeah, I guess he knows he got that. Fan of Knives again. At the Engine of War, the big static defense is gone. Level 2 for the Lich, who can eat the ghouls and skeletons now for even more Nova.
And you can never kill the statue. Unlikely. Another bear falls. And more moors are falling. These ghouls just, there's no answer. No answer. Bo got destroyed this game. Or wow. Destroyer in the air. Another statue to replace. He's splitting his forces now. He has such an overwhelming, dangerous army. Level 4 for the Death Knight.
Hurricane must have, PCG must have so much fun with this game here right now. The Dryads are trying their best to fight off these ghouls, but he still has the scroll feeling. It's like, and he spent, yeah, but he spent like all his mana on Fans of Knives since the fight started.
That statue was so good. This one in the first. GG.
One of the
win for PCG.
One of the greatest esports to quote one of the greatest esports personality of all times, brutal, savage, wrecked. That was Group C of WGL, round of 32 of the July race. We have our 4 players that make it to the next round, and those are Lucifer, Fly, Lin, and PCG. So 2 undeads, 2 orcs come out of this group. On yesterday we had 4 players already. Those were, this once again not working. Like, this group is fucking me hard since yesterday. Whatever. TH Colorful, Shao KK, and Law Lion. So 3 orcs at the moment, 1 human, 2 night elves, and 2 undead. Tomorrow we continue this with Group B, as we said before. Sock, Ghoulie, WFZ, one guy who don't know who that is, Moon, Hug, Infi, and TBC. That group is gonna be quite good. Like, we have 5 players who could make it with Infi, TBC, Moon, WFZ, and Sock. That's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow, once again, we start at 1 PM CEST. And it's gonna be a long day tomorrow because we also have the Masters Coliseum Western qualifier. Top 4 of Europe fight for 1 spot to the biggest tournament of the year. Foggy, Hawk, Orc Worker, Cash. Only the winner makes it.
It's gonna be really hype. It's gonna be so cool.
Indeed. So, Remo, what can we say?
Well, thank you guys all for tuning in today. I hope you tune in again tomorrow and the day after and next week as well. Check out calendar.backtowarcraft.com. We have all the important dates there nicely summed up for you. Also, backtowarcraft.com to be informed when there's casts happening. You can Check out our youtube.com/back2warcraft. Stay connected on twitter.com/back2warcraft. Thank you especially to all the supporters today, the subs and the donations, but also to all the pleb viewers. It was a joy to bring you this round of qualifiers. Some, you know, clowny games in there, but that's what this oftentimes entails. We're going to be done with the round of 32 soon. It's going to be more serious next week. But of course, the big thing tomorrow is going to be Masters Coliseum. Is Foggy going to make it, or is there going to be a surprise? Could possibly be the case. Of course, we have an Amazon referral link down in the description. And I think that's pretty much it. We'll see you again tomorrow. We say goodbye with our favorite song, the goodbye routine from the Donuts. You guys take care and see you again tomorrow.
Indeed. We end this stream with a very wholesome sub by DC Stars 10 month. Just wanted to let you guys know that you're the first channel that I ever subscribed to. I wanted my first time to be with someone special. That is so nice. Also, RYM, thank you for a 17-month resub. It's so good. Here are the Donuts goodbye routine. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you tomorrow. It's gonna be epic.